Testing, testing. Well, it looks like my audio is good.
Testing, testing.
Alright. Sorry about the background noise. I'm recording this as well as streaming it, so I'm going to act as though I am recording. However, if anyone does pop into the stream, I will welcome you as I see you. I don't know, I mean, it's kind of weird if you're not even listening to this, but, you know, it is what it is. So, I'm going to go ahead and continue game. I currently have 4 load files. One is a standard load file because I just wanted to learn the game. And actually, I think these 3 are standard load files. These 3 or 4 are all standard load files. And this one is a new load file that me and my group have decided to play. Our current settings are blood moon frequency at 8 days because we do have people in the group that like to do a little more building and a little more decoration and stuff like that. I have sneakily set the zombie blood moon speed to nightmare, so they are pretty crazy fast. However, because of how far we are into our technology, which I'll get into in a second here, basically we have decided to, or I have decided to set it to nightmare, and they don't really get to us because we're so decked out. And then we have the AI blood moon block damage, just a little bit higher, you know, just shh, don't tell anyone. Loot respawn time is 5 days instead of 7. As I said, we're a casual group, just kind of hanging out and doing whatever we can. We have drop on death nothing, because again, we're casual, hanging out. Blood moon count is 32 enemies. I have tried it on 64, but we had a couple of players in our group that had very bad issues with latency. And then no killing on multiplayer. Now, those are the basic settings that we have our group set at. So, we're going to go ahead and fire our server, and let's go ahead and show you a little bit about what's going on. So, I'm just going to give you a quick tour in creative mode / debug mode. I'm not going to do anything really crazy, but I will demonstrate a little bit on how this works because I had to do a lot of research and multiple different videos. I kind of wanted to bring this together and be like, hey, you know, this is my experience with the game so far. I've been playing it for a very limited time and I love it, and I would like to show you just a little bit about what you can expect, so on and so forth. So I will note that this is an alpha 20, and because it's an alpha, there are commands that you're able to put in so you can kind of recover stuff that you may have lost or whatnot due to the game's mechanics, game's faults, collisions, stuff like that. So looks like we are on day 49. We just had a horde night, and the horde night was pretty simple. So let me go ahead and start by entering debug mode. Now, when you're in debug mode, you can actually look at the debug menu, and this will give you all of the different stuff. To enter debug mode, all you gotta do is press F1, type DM, press enter, then type F1 to close the command prompt. Now, when you are in debug mode, along with the menu, you can just press Q, and then all of a sudden you are God mode, and your collision is off. So, and you have a lot faster movement speed, right? So, this is just going to give you a quick tour at what we got going on. One of our members here has decided to grow a little farm here, basically growing what, you know, we request. And then inside of this, if you couldn't tell by the name, let me just kind of, excuse me. Woo! This is our shroom room. Yeah, mushrooms. Go ahead and close this now. I don't know why I tried to go through the door when I can fly and all that stuff. Aside from our garden, we have, unfortunately, I did have a drawbridge placed here, but it broke. I'm guessing it got shot to death or beat to death by zombies. But this is our first layer of defense on our turret here, or on our, you know, horde base. And this is basically, you know, it whittles down the enemy. If you can't tell here, it used almost all of the ammo during horde night, except for this one for some reason. And we have that set up all to an automated setup. If I go over here and hit this switch, which is in my tower, all of this turns on. This turns on. our little dart traps right here turn on. Let me, there we go. Yeah, see. So it looks like I messed something up right there. I'll have to go turn off the switch and fix that later. There we go. Alright. That turns on everything from the dart traps to the electrical wire setup I have right here. These will electrocute zombies and slow them. And of course we have the blade traps right here, which any zombie that, if they can get this far, they just get shredded by the blade traps. Some of them even fall down there and, you know, don't do anything. And then we do have a secondary bailout area. This is where I shoot from, basically gunning them down from my little perch here, just shoot them as they come there. Another one of our members has actually decided to go over here and build a whole little area, but it looks like it's gotten mostly torn down. Now this will probably be a rebuild / reinforced area here. Go ahead and turn God mode back on so I can just fly around. And then on top of it we do have a last bailout area, which we just climb up this ladder and just sit there and we can gun at them if necessary. I've actually never had a need to come this far, but when we do, we can just go over here and jump down. Now, I will say normally I had zombies like pile right here, but I'm thinking it's because I have a ladder here. Let me actually talk to my drone, get this axe. Let's go equip it and fly up real quick. And let's just leave that there. Now if you want to prevent damage when you fall, all you gotta do is put like hay bales down. I'm not going to do any block placement or anything like that. I don't mind destroying a couple blocks just to, you know, for science. So on top of that, we actually have our power set up. We have it set up with 2 solar panels and the batteries that they go to it. We have not 1 horde base, but 2 horde bases. This one's still a project up and coming. I had hopes to get him in here so he can discuss what his plans are, but it is called the LimeCorp building. LimeCorp horde base, I guess, if you want to call it that. And so far we have pretty tall base structures here. I can actually go into God mode or go into DM, and then I can actually show you stability so you can kind of see what it looks like. In stability, there's quite a few things that do need to change, such as, for example, this has red stability, meaning almost anything can make this all come crumbling down. I'm not sure why. Doesn't look like there's anything too crazy going on right here. It could be the fact that it's not a straight line to bedrock anymore, which is a problem. But, you know, we can figure that out later. This is also another, like, thing that's red that is interesting to me, why it's red. But, you know, we can figure that out later. When you're in this mode, you are actually able to kind of, you know, see everything in your world. Now, I'll get to what that is in a second. I actually have a faster way to traveling down there, so we'll worry about that in a little bit. For now, just kind of noting some things, showing you a little bit. Let's go ahead and fly up real quick. If you are curious on what these red things are, basically this is your stability. If I go here, I turn off show stability. It's just a normal structure. But if you look here, this is broken. A lot of times we end up finding bricks or things that are broken and we don't know why. So this is a good tool to kind of show you why. Looks like everything here is stable, which is good, because if it's right here, this is, you know, we need this to be stable. This is all our power. If this comes crumbling down, we lose all of our traps and stuff like that. Right here we have a helipad, but it looks like because the zombies beat on like one of the lower levels, they broke this little brick off somehow, probably a bird or something. As I said before, we do have LimeCorp Tower. For the most part, it is mostly stable, but as you kind of build it out, it just kind of changes the stability levels, but it's looking pretty solid. Like, you don't have any issue here. Let's go ahead and turn off the colors so you can see what it looks like. Now this group, we actually started on the small server to learn the game, and then we had agreed to set up on a new server, but spawn in the stuff that we had along with, base stuff so we can start a base. At that point, we were just like, alright, well, we already have, the auger and stuff like that, so let's just grind out whatever we can. This playthrough, we are only on day 49. We are at like 80 or something, so that's 80 plus hours into the game already. So this is another 49 hours into the game, and it's actually really fun. We get to do a little bit here, a little bit there. We have some traps set up right here. From the looks of it, he has it set up to where they just path down here. They just hop up here, they hop right here, they just get shot at by the 4 turrets we have there, hop up here, keep getting shot at, hop up here, and then he just guns them down from this little thing, or from these little panes right here. This is really smart, having these bars right here. I didn't mean to hit that. Oh well, it has a little damage on it now. And it looks like it's a pretty good defensive tower. I keep hitting things. I'm gonna put that away, and put that away too. Okay, there we go. You see my broken gun, so I don't do anything. Go into flight in God mode. And I'm guessing he wants to do a, basically a stairway to heaven. If you don't know, zombies really like to path by jumping up and then kind of hobbling and then jumping up and then hobbling. So like, if you have like a staircase like this, you can just get to the top of it and start sniping down. Obviously, you need a roof for the birds, or be aware of the birds. With a staircase this high, you shouldn't even need to care about the birds, honestly. You just turn around, shoot them, and the zombies take so long to get up. So aside from that, there is one really big cool thing that we have just worked on a little bit. I'm going to eat some I'm gonna just turn on God mode, but yeah, it doesn't matter. What is that? Why is that there? That's weird. Where are you here? Maybe it's not this? Well, that's interesting. I have never seen that. Alright, well, we can figure that out later. For now, let's go ahead and jump down our Perilous Pit of Doom, which is our secondary level of the base. Or should I say, quote-unquote, final level. Oh. Looks like I forgot to eat the candy. Alright, well, luckily we don't lose anything when we drop. Come on. Alright. Spawn with everything. Let's eat the candy. There we go. I don't know what that is. That's weird and concerning. Now let's show you. This is normally what we do. We eat the drops, or if you have 220 HP plus the right perks and everything, you just live. Hi.
It is a pleasure to serve.
Alright. And then we have our, basically, our base at the end of the world, should I say, at the bottom of the world, where we have a whole bunch of workbenches that we sit there and craft a huge amount of Horde Night ammo. We go through the Horde Night ammo super quick because of how fast they spawn now. Our loot stages are so high, we're just getting nothing but crazy zombies. Then like spike traps, bullet crafting stuff, we need brass. Then we have here, we have our forging stuff. Anything we need to forge is in here pretty much. Clay, so on and so forth. Like everything's pretty organized. Right now I think we're just making a bunch of steel. So let's forge steel. Let's just queue up a lot more forge steel. How about that? And the reason we queue up to the forged steel is because, well, why not? We are technologically advanced enough. Wow, English is not my my English today. Just gonna open up a bunch of these, and let's go ahead and put these in here. This will get more cooking, and the more we have cooking, the more likely we are to craft. More likely we are to just make a absolute unnecessary / necessary amount of forged steel. Why not? Just cook some more. Looks like we have to open up 5 more of these. Perfect. Every single one of these takes 2 stacks of 6k, like every time we refill. So that is something you gotta kind of think about whenever you're doing this. But forged steel is so useful that, you know, it's just, why not? Looks like we need, I'm just gonna bring the rest of the stacks, and then whatever I don't use, I'll put back. We had so much, and then I've just been burning through it already. Okay, so I know that's 2 stacks can go in here. Craft more forged steel. 2 stacks can go in here. Craft more forged steel. Yep. And just like that, after getting all of that forged steel, we are already out. Now, that is what it is. Like, you easy come, easy go when it comes to this, because, like, you're just sitting here grinding and grinding, and, you know, as you build, you just have these ticking away, and as they tick away, you just get more and more and more stuff smelting. So, just go ahead and leave all this. So what I'm going to do is, because I don't have any more iron, I'm actually going to take some stone. Let's go over here, I'll take some clay, and let's go to our steel and iron box and fill it up. Now, as you see, we have a lot of steel, so we can just pretty much make anything we want. And we plan to just kind of go into expanding, you know, everywhere we go. Let's go ahead and put this. Let's see. I don't have any iron. I'm gonna put some stone and this in here. I'm gonna put some stone and clay in here as well. That has everything it needs. That has everything it needs. I'll just put some clay in here. Why not? Probably gonna be more than enough there, but it's fine. Yeah, I think you get like 5 per. 252 more steel, 16 more steel. Yeah, and the steel comes out pretty quick too. As you see, like we've just basically started, and it's just pooping out. All right. So yeah, this is our forges. We obviously have an entire, I need to, I guess we can queue up more steel here. What else do I have? Stone already queued in there. I don't think do I have lead? I think I have it in here. Yep. Pull up a bunch of lead. Reason we're doing this is because lead is actually used to make bullet tips. This is already almost full on lead, so it looks like it's 1-to-1, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do 12k. I'll do 12k with this too, and let's do 6k, and then I'll get some, I think clay was. My clay on that one wasn't that good. No, we don't want to do clay. Anyway, sorry I'm going back and forth like this. I'm just, you know, hanging out. So, let's see. Let's take that out. I'm going to put stone in. Perfect. Stick this big stack of stone. Put it in here. And then, like, if we want, we can go ahead and collect all these. I'm just going to collect one more stack. There we go. Now, let's show you a little bit about what we going on underground, shall we? So, we have more upstairs, but this is what we have down here. I'm actually not going to take the vehicles because it's a little bit hard to deal with. Instead, I'm going to enter God mode, and I'm just going to go above ground a little bit. See if I can't get this to work right. Nah, it's not going to work right. Okay, so I'm just going to go like this. I don't want to go under the game. And this is our truck-sized tunnel. Sorry for the background noise. Unfortunately, you can hear my vehicles. Now, if you see here, we actually stop to mine out some stuff. When you're at bedrock, you just get a ton of minerals. I will warn you, if you're mining at bedrock in zones such as the snow and or the, what do you call it, wasteland, which is what I'm about to hit, you will end up breaking the ground and like glitching zombies through, and they'll come through and they'll start killing you. If you can't tell here, we had a big mine here too. And basically that's what we do, is we just sit there and we mine a ton of ore down at bedrock. If you can see here, this is basically like all we've dug out. Here's some more mining that we've done. Go over here. Like I'm just showing you like above what it looks like a little bit. And you can just kind of see what we did from here. Coming towards the end here, we actually have one of our first exits, I believe. Let me see. Did I pass the exit? I don't think I did. What is this? This is a zombie tunnel? This is a zombie tunnel. That's interesting. So it looks like we had a zombie tunnel, a tunneler that just came in and dug like a little hole right here, and I don't know what happened to the zombie, but yeah, he dug a hole in there, so that's interesting to know. Guess he was trying to dig while we were like, you know, building our cave. Then if you like look here, I dug a little bit too far up, it looks like. I can kind of show you, like right here, not that much, but enough to where, you know, you dig too far up, you will like start collapsing stuff, so you got to be careful with that. So let's go ahead and see where I am at, orientate myself. Perfect. This is some more ore I dug into. Some more ore. Me and the group I was playing with all sat there and dug a little bit of extra ore up whenever we needed it. Now we're actually low again, so maybe I'll come back down here and mine. Downside about it is, like I said, you will spawn zombies that'll just kind of clip through the world as you're mining. And those zombies can be extremely annoying to deal with when you can't find them. Like, it's one thing when they tunnel, but it's another altogether when they like clip through the world and just like spawn or just teleport to you. That's not really cool. And I'll go back to the ramp, but we're actually pushing going this way now. This is where we stopped, I believe, is right over here, where it's like a one-man size tunnel, and just kind of, you know, we're working on making it to the size. Now our ultimate goal is to actually, if I let me see, I'm right here, right? So our ultimate goal is to get from I believe we wanted to go to about, if I'm not mistaken, we were going to build to either right about here, and then build a little thing here, go on this road here, and be able to go to this town. But I might be mistaken. I think we might have wanted to go somewhere in here, because this is actually a mega city, which if you want to see it, I can show you. It's massive, but you know, it's just I don't think there's a lot of skyscrapers. Unfortunately, the map we generated didn't have too many skyscrapers, but It is what it is. You gotta play with the hand you're dealt. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and just go back down our tunnel real quick. As you can see here, we actually had, it looks like a zombie tried to tunnel straight down to us, or close. Yeah, it looks like it just burrowed straight down. Didn't mean to fire, but it's right. And because it burrowed straight down, I think around here it just like clipped through the world and fell on top of us or something. Like I said, when you're burrowing out and all the rocks are falling, it like glitches out the game. We actually have a very interesting way of digging, but it requires like rockets that you have to craft, and yeah. So then we have our little tunnel that goes up to this and into our little, like, you know, town here. Over here we just have some basic little T1, T2 POIs. We are in the wasteland, so if I go to my loot stage, my loot stage is a lot higher than all my teammates, because I am level 300. 979. Now, I actually left the last one. I was the highest level, being the server host. I was at like level 90. I tried to get back, but I put one too many zeros upon giving myself XP, so we just kind of said, well, we already did so much, so you can just do what you need to do and let us get all the experience. And I was like, yeah, sure, that's fine. And honestly, like, I don't even use 95% of the perks that I got from being level 300. I just use like the ones I want to, which is parkour and a couple things like that. So that being said, we're going to go ahead and just run quickly back to our main tunnel. It's really cool to see this, like, you know, them burrowing towards us and stuff. That's awesome. Yep. It's a very long tunnel system with a lot of mining that we've done. Like, this is a lot of ore that we've dug out too. So yeah, that sound you heard, that's because we are in Bedrock right now, or like this is where our base is, at Bedrock. This isn't going to be the end of our base. We do have other stuff we're planning. Another thing that we have done, if I quickly go up, we have actually made a very nice tunnel system that we can drive a truck through. This is, you know, we have some ore here, more rocks that we've farmed out. All of this we got from literally just doing these, like, just digging out these mountainsides. And these mountainsides lead to to 3 of the 4 cardinal directions. I don't think we finished this one. This is one that we do need to work on, but because we hit ore a couple of times, we stopped doing that. And that is something that we are going to eventually do, is just dig out this side as well. As you see, we just have a lot of tunnel to go through. Like, I'm moving pretty quick because I'm using the God mode and all that other stuff to show you. But normally, like, I don't even bother with this stuff. I just have fun with the game. I do die occasionally. Like, it's not that hard to die whenever you get swarmed with loot stage 600 or whatever zombies. This is one of our tunnels. We haven't finished the entrance/exit yet for this side. But this is one. This is overlooking another town. So it looks like this actually might be overlooking the town that we dug to. If I'm not mistaken, that's the town we dug to. And then if we actually go back in, just going to run through the world real quick. So you can see there's more ores that we dug out. Oh yeah, that's the side we haven't done yet. Let me go to the side we have done. I put a vending machine down here because I was bored. Doesn't do anything, but I have it. See? Oh, excuse me. And as you see here, there's more ore we dug out. And right here we have our drawbridge, which leads into our tunnel system. Eventually we are going to fill out the rest of our tunnel system. We're going to, put more detailed stuff. So this is actually just leading straight south into our wasteland here. Honestly, I believe this is probably going to be for when we do like missions as a group. We're going to like go out, maybe go raid maybe go to one of the towns, go to the POI, just take the team and go out that way. Now we do have an underground tunnel that goes out up to that town, for example, but there is other things out in the distance that we can explore, or we can just go out look for stuff to do. I mean, this is one reason we built the tunnel system. Honestly, I don't know why this one comes out right here. I'll have to ask the person who specifically dug it out to this, because it doesn't look like it's overlooking anything important. However, the one that's supposed to go this way, I believe that one overlooks both that town and like some other stuff out in the desert. So let's go ahead and just quickly go back in. Alright. There you go. Let's see. Yep. So this one, I'm just gonna actually zoom past. I believe he already finished going all the way through the mountain. Yeah, he did. We just haven't expanded it to be used with the truck yet. This is the entrance that he has done so far. The little man-sized tunnel. And if you can tell here, this is the desert. It looks like we don't have a town immediately, but the good thing about being able to pop out into the desert is that like there's all kinds of ores that you can look for, and then you can just drive straight into the tunnel when you're done. Just an example, we have some stone, we have some iron right here, we have some oil shale, all that other stuff, some nitrate powder. And then if we looked to, oh, now we can't even look to the over here, so let's just go ahead and see if we can do that real quick. Yeah, see, if you see here, we have the town. It's weird how like just being in rain, one zone not in the other, but yeah, it is what it is. This is forest biome, that's desert. Then the other one is wasteland and snow. The last biome is like burnt forest. However, burnt forest is I don't think from what I read, burnt forest is available when you load like maps like this. So 2200 means it's nighttime. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to where I was, make sure I made sure I didn't do any killing or anything like that. I don't really care about the experience because I'm already level 300, but just go ahead and drop down. Boom. Okay. So I don't know what that weird blue block is, so I'm actually gonna reload my game. Let's go exit, continue, and let's reload it and see what happens. I know there are a lot of weird buggy things by entering debug menu. By definition, it means you're trying to look for bugs. I guess, kind of. You're trying to look for something that might be going wrong. Anyway, if you guys like this content, if you want to see more about, just the simple nuances, or want to see more about our build, more about our plans, and maybe even watch the gameplay of Horde Night, and watch us do some POIs, some missions, all that other stuff, then leave a like on the video, drop a subscribe, comment, say, hey, I enjoy this. Yeah. All my friends and their robots are dying, so... Okay, so let's see if this weird square is there. It is not. I don't know why it was there in the first place, but it is not there, so, cool, I guess. Alright. So, that's pretty much, all of the first, part of this. I guess for now, I'm probably just going to, chill out, maybe do a build, finish my build over here, so we'll see about doing that right now. We want some steel here and cement. I have cement at the bottom. I don't have any more up top. That's kind of sucky. Anything in fortification I need? No. All right. We have a pretty big sorting system. I named all the boxes. I don't know why there's a pink chainsaw and pink auger, but I think they're not supposed to be here, so they are going to go in tools in the little corner here. Pretty sure someone... Oh, they're rank 5s, that's what they are, okay. No, they can go in the traded shaft. I was wondering why they were there. Alright. Shut our fortress down. And, oh, I need wood. Do I have wood? I have some. Where are you, robot? Robot. Need my nail gun. Robot. It's stuck. Oh, I locked you inside of the loot room, huh? Alright. I don't have my nail gun. Oh, I have concrete cubes. Cool. Now, I'm not going to be giving you guys like a day-by-day update with this game. I can update every now and then, every couple of days, so on and so forth. Both in-game and real life. Like, I'm not going to update it every day in real life either. So, I will definitely, show you guys a little bit about what we got going on, and if my group agrees to it, I will play and show you a little bit more of that. But for now, I completely forgot what was in here. Tools. We want a nail gun. That's what. Also, I need to sell these. Been finding rank 6s all day. Every time I do a mission, I found like 1 or 2 rank 6 items now with my loot stage being so high. It's pretty ridiculous, but I mean, I was already doing that before I even bowed out. Alright. Let's go ahead and pick out this. We want to reinforce all of this up. I actually have cobblestone at the bottom of there, so what I think I'll do is I'll reinforce it all up, but I might just bring it up and let one of my teammates, because my teammates haven't gotten their levels yet. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some concrete blocks right here. Now the reason we're doing this is because we actually had a drawbridge, and either our turrets or the zombies decided they wanted to kill them. So I have decided that instead of, making a whole bunch of drawbridges that get broken, I'm just going to make... No, that's not what I want. Stairs. There we go. I'm going to make... I'm going to make a very intricate and simple, I say intricate and not really intricate, but very simple staircase / available way for them to get into my death trap. Being that it's the only way they can get to me, I decided why not just go that route. Let's go ahead and copy shape. So unfortunately this isn't going to be flush anymore, but I'm not going to worry about that. Actually, we're just going to do it this way. I'm going to go with, let's see, I really don't need railings on these. I could just do something else. Could do these. That's fine. We'll just leave it as is. I can figure out what I want to do. And then we just go ahead and upgrade all this to steel. Now the reason we're doing this, like upgrading it to steel, is because we don't want our blocks to break. It's not likely when they're cement, but we did have a few break before, and that kind of, you know, made a problem for us. So I decided to avoid that. Another thing I saw is for some reason they wanted to come right here. So I'm actually going to just do copy shape. And let's get my auger out. Robot, hello. I didn't want to do that many down, but that's fine. And then I can actually repair this. And this will make it so I have like a little extra gap to walk on right here, as well as ensure that their pathing leads them down and over. Alright, that should be fine. So let's go ahead and go shape, triangle. I don't need a ramp. Can I just copy that? Will that work? Copy shape. Let's go advanced rotation. I can. Okay. So before I do anything further, can I... yeah, I can still do the back afterwards. Alright, cool. I really don't care about this pillar. So I do need to repair all this. I am going to upgrade all of these. So it looks like these took a little damage. Not a lot though. Alright. Now, I chose this shape specifically because I can actually just go right here. Let's see. Can I do it? So yeah, interact. And I can unlock ammo, reload all my ammo. So for example, I can go 9mm, 9mm. Now it's boom, it's full of 9mm ammo. And you can do that for all of them. I will note that it is like the whole setup has kind of been changed because initially there wasn't these extra shapes in the back, but it is what it is. So it does look like, oh, I'm crouched, that's why. It does look like the zombies came and tried to whack on the garden a bit. So I actually need to make a whole bunch of cobblestone if I'm going to keep going. I also need to get my cement because I'm pretty low. So what we're going to do is... I'm surprised he did that much damage. This is not that surprising. Go see what we have in here. Crafting bits. We have very little cobblestone, very little cement. Alright, so we're gonna eat our candy. Use... Now that we've already loaded, I don't want to mess up my game by spawning random blue squares, so we're not gonna go in debug mode or anything. Boom. Cool. Now we just walk around here. Now, thankfully, we have been really busy on just anything and everything we can use to craft, so we're just going to take a bunch of cobblestone out. This is for crafting certain, like, traps and stuff. Steel. I think I need more steel, right? Yeah, I need more steel, so we're going to grab that much more steel. Robot, what can you hold? What do you have? Alright, you're gonna hold my axe and my wire tool. And I think the rest of my space is going to go towards cement. I have a lot of these. And I don't need this right now. We have a lot of clay. I don't mind losing one little thing in clay. Cool, we have a bunch of cobblestone, a bunch of cement, a bunch of steel. That means we can upgrade everything. Now, normally I would be, saying, hey, I'm going to let my teammate do this, but, because I'm here and I'm already, got all the materials, I'm just going to finish up what I started, get a bunch of stuff placed, upgraded, and finished up so we don't have much to worry about for next Horde night. One thing I will say is that whenever you're, doing bases like this, you do have to be careful on your pathing. You have to make sure they can find a direct path. Usually one that is just, hey, this is the exact path you want, look this way, so on and so forth. And if they get confused, start standing around, they'll just start whacking literally anything, which can lead to problems. So just be very, very, very careful when you're, doing base construction. There are ways to cheese 7 days to die. I don't really care about them too much. I am kind of already using one, just the whole staircase thing. And then my friend there is using something like that, where he has that little bar in the way, and he can just kind of punch or shoot them. Oh, excuse me. And the way we have our bases set up is we have a very good foundation, and very, we're on top of a mountain, so for them to dig under us, it isn't very easy, like we're already on the mountain. my base is in a big pit that I pretty much dug myself. Like it is what it is, right? Alright, let's see what we got. So, we want to, for sure, get all of these lower ones to cobblestone. We have a lot of cement and steel as well, but I'm just going to leave it cobblestone in case I need to break it. It takes a lot less time to break at that point. So we don't want to touch the garden itself, we want to build around it. And our reasoning for that is because this isn't our garden. Copy rotation. No, actually, let's go right here. Copy rotation. I said to copy rotation. Why aren't you copying rotation? Oh, that's right, they're different shapes. So if I go copy shape, copy rotation, and then bam. I don't want to do that in this though. Do we have any wood frames? I don't. Okay, so we'll leave this alone for now. I'm gonna leave most of this stuff cobblestone, because in case said person comes, oh well, that one's cement. This person, whatever, I'm just gonna leave it cement. I lied. I'm gonna leave it cement in case said person doesn't like it. They can break it. If I leave it as metal, it'll take too long, and I'm not gonna leave her to do it alone. I would rather help her since I'm the one upgrading everything to that high tier. So let's go ahead and copy the shape here, copy the rotation here. Now the reason I'm doing it this high is because I want there to be like no mistake that, hey, you need to go this way, you know what I mean? So copy shape, copy rotation. It doesn't look like this one's the right one. Is this one the right one? Copy shape. No. Oh, it's this one. Okay, so copy shape. Boom. Then we can just sit here. We're just going to upgrade everything to cement. Copy shape, copy rotation, boom, fill in the slot. Oh, this is already there, okay, perfect. And it doesn't look like he put anything here, but I'm going to make it flush, unless he did. Alright, so I'm just going to make this all flush. Perfect. And then we just take our nail gun. I didn't mean to put that on the steel, but it's fine. Copy rotation, copy shape, boom. And just like that, we have a pretty decent layout for our stuff. And I am going to put this here. Alright. So I do want to do that again. I want to copy the shape here and copy the rotation. And we want to fill up this last corner. Perfect. So, copy shape, pure standard cube. Then we turn around and we nail gun all of these up. Now, I'm doing this mainly because, you know, I can. I should leave it for, you know, teammates to do it, but sometimes, you know, it's just better to get it done. Just do it. Who cares? So we want all of this to be cement up. I'm going to leave the staircase wood because I don't really care if the staircase comes crumbling. We still have a way into the garden. This all being the way it is fine. I'm going to upgrade all of the ramp to cobblestone because it looks like they are starting to break it. I think leaving this wood is fine. I could upgrade all this to cobble, but I don't think it matters too much. As you see here, we have a very good chunk of our stuff cemented and steeled up. Now I might steel up this cement later, we'll see. For now, we are just doing some minor upgrades here just to kind of have it, you know, flush a little bit. And alright, cool. Now our base is pretty fortified. I don't know what's going on with these frame shapes. I'll probably just upgrade these ones. There we go, cool. Now we have a very easy path that the zombies can follow. If they spawn around there, they can just kind of walk through here. Now this is something that I will recommend you do if you are building any kind of wire stuff like this. You always should surround it with some blocks so zombies aren't tempted to just come over and bop it. I think it's a shame I have to cover these, but you know, worst case, we can apologize later, say we needed the electricity. Plus having little donuts is never bad, right? You can always decorate the donuts. This should be okay like this. I don't need to worry about them getting it right there. This too, I'm just gonna put like a little layer next to it, protect it. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. Zombies don't naturally just go out and swing for your poles. It usually like has to be in the way of something or near something for them to target it, so it should be okay. Perfect. We expanded her little thing a little bit too. Go over here and actually do this. Finish this one off too. And finish this one off too. Okay, there we go. And that's that. I will see if this is what she wants as far as that later. Alright, and that's pretty much the base building. Alright, let's see here. Go ahead and turn on our electricity. I need to see if everything's working right. So I think if I remember right, the switches to my dart traps weren't working the way I wanted them to. So I still have a lot of material, huh? Well, let's do that. I can put that as steel as well. Oh, I need a bunch of parts for that. That's a shame. So it looks like they actually broke the block that this one was attached to. That's a shame too. Okay. So what I need to do is I actually need to get the, what do I need? I need iron, tech, and tech. Okay. So we are going to go into our stockpile here, our loot room. See what we have. Crafting bits. We have, perfect, boom, boom. Do we have any iron? I didn't really mean to bring all this crafting bits up. I did, but I didn't think I'd need I didn't think I'd not need that much, so we're just gonna throw all the crafting stuff in here. We're gonna sort it out, put the cobblestone away. Actually these go in frames. Cement frames, cobblestone frames, perfect. And I'll worry about, I'll just take this all out, I guess. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't have any iron, do I? Okay. So here's more steel. Frames. Do you have any iron in here? No, we should probably bring a bunch of iron up to craft. So I think I'm going to do that, but first I do need to get a pressure plate out. I'm going to need to get my relays out. Let's go storage, let's get this out. So one thing I will recommend is if you are playing in Alpha 20 and you do know a little bit about the commands, you can do this. Creative mode on. It's F1, CM enter, and then F1 again to close. You press U, and then go iron. Now the reason I'm doing this is because I have a lot of iron down under, under in the bottom of our area. And I don't want to jump down there, so I have decided that in my case I don't like adding stuff to the game unless it's, stuff I already have, so I can just drop it. Obviously when I'm doing this on when the game's out and the creative mode isn't available or whatever, it's going to be a bit different, right? I'm not going to be able to do that, so I'm taking advantage a little bit while I can. Where's my robot? Hey robot. I need... Oh, I already got it from you. Thank you. I appreciate that. So we're just basically what we do from here is we despawn the other thing too. So first we repair it. What am I missing? I know I grabbed that. It's go ahead and go back to the base. There we go. Perfect. So now that we've repaired it, we can actually move it, which is something I do need to do. Let's go ahead and repair all these. Do I have any rocks on me? I don't, but thankfully I have an auger. Let's take this auger and just do this real quick. That's clay. I could have sworn this was stone around here. Is this stone? No? Okay, hold on. That's iron. Iron, here we go. That's all I need. So now we go with clay and block. And clay and block. We'll craft 3. I actually have a couple of these in my thing, but you know, I'd rather show you. Oh, it's gonna take 20 seconds. Let's just go grab it. Go to frames, add the clay and block. Now I like to make extras because like when you grab it back, it just becomes destroyed. Since I don't really need this out, I'm just gonna drop it. And it doesn't matter where you place it. So now I can just, as long as it's within range, now I can ooh, excuse me. Alright, so I want to pick up the electric fence posts now. I want to pick up this. Take So they did break a couple of our electric fence posts, which is a shame. I'm gonna take this. Actually, I'm probably gonna leave them there. I'm thinking of a new setup where I'm in a perfect world, I would have like this little area is the only straightaway they can go through, and then this area they get shocked. So, so let's see. I need to go get more frames for this. So I think we take this, we put it back in its little home. And let's go ahead and run into our base, get some more frames. So, go to frames, get a little bit more steel, get this. Should be good. Upgrade where I can. I don't have cement on me, that's lame. Alright, cool. And then we are going to take the frames we just got. Place it here and here. Upgrade it to steel. Then we take this pressure plate we have. It would be here and here. And now we should be good to go. But first we need to rewire our stuff. So, first things first, I want to take this and I want to cut all connection to it. This as well, I don't think there's anything connected to it right now though. Then, we want to find specifically the power coming this way. So it's a little confusing, but you can see this power is going this way, the other power is going that way. And the reason we're doing it this way is because without the switch on, the switch being all the way up there, without that being on specifically, our turrets aren't on and all the traps aren't on. We do that purposely so we don't waste ammo when it's not Horde Night. So we are looking for this one here. This one we snap, the little thingy. We then get it as far as we can hopefully without, okay, boom. Connect it to that. So now we see the thing connected here. So then we go back to that same relay. Oh, I'm crouched. Make sure, again, these are all going this way, and that is this one. So we take this, jump up here, go back down here, connect to this. Then we take these and connect them to the dart traps. This to the dart trap. And check our ammo. Our ammo is good. Check our ammo. Well, our ammo isn't good because we took all the ammo with us, so we lock in the ammo. And then we're going to probably do something cool here with like the blade trap. I'm going to see if I can fit it in here somehow. Maybe up against this. So let's see if I can fit one in here before I test this out. I really want to use one, that's why. So let's see. I'm also going to try this out. Fortification, and we'll take one blade trap. Thank you. Now, I already have my pressure pads down, so I don't need another one. So let's see if we can't do it. I want to do it in here. So I can't do it where I want to, unfortunately. Doesn't look like it anyway. I can't. Ooh, I can. That's perfect. Okay, so I'm going to put it right here. And the reason we're doing that is because if they step right here and walk down here, they get shot by the darts. And then right here, the way I want it set up is I want them to just come in and get sliced to pieces as they go, you know, 1, up, 2. I guess they can't, can they? I don't think they can, oh, there we go. I almost got stuck. I think they just like get hit and then, you know, become crawlers or something, but we'll figure that out later. That's not important right now. Right now, we're just trying to make a really cool death dungeon that enemies can come and die in. So then again, we take that same thing, go boom, and we gotta hop back over here, and this time we plug it into this. Doesn't look like we can plug it in through the thing, so let's just, there we go. So now what we gotta do is we gotta see how much power we have versus how much versus everything else. It is still daytime, so we do have some time. But let's go ahead and turn everything on. Looks like all is good and working. So everything but that's concerning that that's not working, but we can always just turn that on right now. I think we just go from this to this. No, it's not that. So it is, I know what it is. It's up here. So it's this to this. That's weird that it's not working though. Power goes up. Oh, no. I don't want to do that. So I think we go this down. I don't want to go this far. Ow, my health. I wonder if I can only have 2 blade traps on? That could be a thing. Oh, I don't know why it would be, but I don't know too much about how these work. So let's go ahead and do some experimenting real quick. If I can stop falling, that'd be great. Let's just go in our trap. So this one works. Do these work? Both of these work. Ow.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
Robot, no! Okay, robot, can I repair you? Alright, whatever. Let's see. Options. Options, reset. Okay. That's interesting. I don't know why those aren't working, but what I do want to do is I actually want to take this. I want to cut off its power. So that is the case. We can only have 2 blade traps running at once. I think that's just per thing. It could also be because we're taking up a lot of power. So what we're going to do here is we're actually going to pick up... Oh, I must repair it. Okay. So let's repair it. Pick it up. Unfortunately, it doesn't work the way I wanted it to. Actually, instead of that, I think I'm going to pick up the one closer to me. Owie. Owie. Okay.
Master, we are not alone.
Alright. Let's go ahead and pick up this one. Boom. Yay. Alright. So now I should be able to have enough power to set up that. So if we were to take this, jump up, boom, boom, and put it on this, we have ourselves a super death machine. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what our power output is like and see if we need more or something, because that's probably the case. I probably need to start separating my stuff a little more. Go up here, up. What do we got going on? 134, 134. So we just need more power. Okay. Oh, excuse me. So let's see. This actually doesn't have very much. So I'm actually going to turn this one off. Take one of the cells. Turn it back on. And for you, turn this off. Put this in here. Turn it back on. Now I have 164 power, 160. Okay. What about you? Okay. So I think with that I should be able to put more here. What are these equivalent to? Max output 164. So I think this costs 20, right? So let me turn off. I'm going to take this cell back, turn off, take this cell back, put this in here, 169, alright. 122, turn on. Turn on. We have 169 of 152. That's not a lot. I would have to have all 6 sixes in order to keep going. But, you know, it is what it is. You can kind of see where I'm going with it. The more power you use, the more you're going to need stuff like the batteries and mostly the cells. I'm probably going to have to set up a brand new solar panel setup with another battery holder, and then just have that as like a pure trap stuff kind of thing. Another thing is these lights, they do take up a decent amount of power. I don't think this one's on right now. Like, it's at 0 watts when it's off, it's at 5 watts when it's on. But honestly, I'm probably just going to Probably just going to ditch this one because this one doesn't do anything for me. So like we're actually just going to take this, replace the line claim box right here. And then I can take this spotlight. And that's just 5 less watts that I have to deal with. I actually think this is on my secondary too, so I don't think this is going to matter. But it doesn't do anything for me anyway, so we just take that. And we destroy that. Now we have, oh, no, it was attached to that, so now this is 169 and 147 and 169, so we can actually attach something else to it. It's pretty solid, pretty solid. So I don't know how much power this is going to need. This only has 122 watts with all the lower tier, and I'm missing a cell. And this one has a decent battery, so what I'll do probably is I'll probably set up my other blade trap again. And that'll be the max power output that I can possibly have. Ow, that hurts. Okay, so let's see. There we go. I think that's actually too far, isn't it? Oh, I have to do another land claim block, don't I? Okay, fair. Alright, now we can go ahead and place it right here instead. And then we can grab this. And then get our wire tool. And our wire tool can go from here to here. And this should mean all of our traps are live and active, including the dart traps. And our shotgun traps and everything like that. We should be good to go. Now, I have it set up to where I can just go boom, everything turns off, I don't have to worry about it anymore. I do recommend if you're going to do like a setup like this, you do that, and that way you don't burn through your power super quick. Let's see how many darts I used when I was testing it. Decent amount. Looks like it just keeps firing though, that's not a good thing. So, let me see if there's any more. Okay, so I think if I do it like power duration 3 seconds. That'll give power to that for 3 seconds. So we're actually going to do a test and see if that's the case. So we're going to hit this. Robot, are you going to stop dying? You. Can I repair you? Right,
With
sit here.
pleasure.
You're not me. You can't just sit there and run through stuff. Alright, so let's see if this works the way I think it does. 1, 2, 3. It does! Perfect! 1, 2, 3. Alright, see, and that's how you get a good dart setup too. Alright. Robot, come here. You're following me now. And then, because I want to, before I turn that off, I'm actually going to go see everything. But yeah. I hope you guys do enjoy the 7 days content. I'm really enjoying this game. This is definitely a game I would recommend to anyone who likes zombie survival. Slash, you know, it's just so much management you have to do too. Like, you have to think outside the box a lot of the time. It's real fun, that's for sure. Alright, that looks pretty good. Alright, so it looks like we can't fit any of the electric poles, unfortunately. Not a big deal. They're okay at best. They slow them down, but the way we have it set up is, at least until we get another rank 6, it's perfectly fine as is. Um, yeah, it's pretty solid, honestly. I'm not complaining. So what I think I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna come in here. Let me see. Do I have a cement block? I do. So because make sure. Okay, they can. Okay. So what they would do is they would trigger it, get hit, stop while they're getting shot, jump up here, stumble a little bit. They might fall into the blade, come back down here, stop, get shot again. So that's actually a pretty cool thing that, you know, if it works out the way I think it will, then it'd be great. Alright. Well, that is it for me for the 7 days content for the day. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video, / anyone who did join the stream or popped in to say what's up. I hope you guys had fun and, you know, got to see a little bit more about 7 days. I do know there's a little bit of content creators that are doing 7 days content as well, and I hope to become one of them. I am eventually going to be doing a lot of other games, and I am covering like a Raft with a friend of mine, but you know, currently he has been busy lately, so it is what it is, right? Well, as always, everybody, take it easy, have a good one, and don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and check out my other content. I also do Path of Exile content, and I do some League of Legends, but right now I'm just taking a break from it. I don't take it too seriously, so it is what it is. But yeah, if you guys like my content, stick around. I'll be posting more. As always, have a good one, and take it easy. Ooh, excuse me. Got it.